allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Tops it now from the gun. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 47 yards. And the Seahawks will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Switch, yellow. Check white.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Smith, ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And McLaurin, the motion man right.
Blaster, stay.
Lance and company going on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Come on.
2nd and 10.
Drill, 52.
On play action, Lance. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense.
Touchdown, 49ers! Terry McLaurin, 33 yards. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 30.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
You don't blue. Steel, black. Ready?
Here's Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
6, mega. Cut.
Now Lance. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Striker, 3-3. Yellow, go. Red, yellow. Blue striker. Set, cut.
Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Thompson, this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, the offensive units just think of redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Okay, ready?
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Blue, go. Drill green. Red, cycle. Ready?
And Lance now to throw. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Fury, yellow. Ready, ready.
Lance looks to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Thompson on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and they'll force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Thompson. And complete to Smith-Njigba. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Thompson now, 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now it's Thompson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Thompson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it.
That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Charbonnet is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Off play action. Thompson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I see the surprising face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Seahawks 21, 49ers 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Black Ultra.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Thompson. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up.
Touchdown!
Chuba Hubbard,
29 yards.
And the Seahawks continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And Lance will try again on second down.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Go red. Steel black.
The Lance going to throw.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
They do go for it. Lance.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Now inside the 25.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Thompson now.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now Thompson.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
To the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Thompson now. A final shot before break. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. Throwing now is Lance. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Here we go. Right, 60. Ready.
Lance looking to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Lance going to try and throw on third down here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Slide through. Yellow.
Here's Lance. Same target. It's Jacobs again.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On play action, Lance. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And brought down now before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Play action, now it's Lance.
Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Again, it's Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Ready.
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
97.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Thompson looking to throw.
Flush to it, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 55 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Here's Thompson.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Out of the gun to give to Charbonnet.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Now Thompson.
Flushed out right.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jason Myers can kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. White. Set.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel.
Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 55 yards.
And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Moody for the PAT.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Next to score, Seahawks 35, 49ers 21.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Now they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
Thompson out of the shotgun here.
This is Fant on the short completion. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And try to find Jackson Smith and Jigba.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Thompson.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners Steelers are right back in this football game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work. And my goodness, another interception. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Contreras. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here's Thompson.
That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Charbonnet.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jackson Smith-Njigba
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 21.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
And Lance now to throw. That'll be caught by Foreman.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Claude Ray. Set.
To throw, it's Lance.
That's Samuel, caught left side. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 38-yard line.
Rail. Yellow. Hut.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Black shot. Hut.
Desperation time here. Lance. That is caught.
But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
At the 13-yard line.
Green Jack. Ready.
Lance looks to throw again.
His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player. Oh, boy, that's Trey Lance, who appears to be worse for the wear. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now it's the backup Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They'll run with Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves them with a ways to go on 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let him get a yard.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.